always wondered, do you really need 14 clubs to have a good solid round of golf? Well, in today's video, we're going to find out, because I'm going to do the one club challenge. My choice of club is the 7-iron. The reason I chose this is because with a driver, it'd be great off the tee, but it'd be terrible around the greens and for my short game. And on the other hand, with my sand wedge, it'd be terrible off the tee. You'd have to be a master at thinning the ball to be able to have a good, decent shot off the tee. So I chose a 7-iron because it's pretty much in the middle. Right, let's see what we score. I normally score between the high 70s and the low 80s. Personally, I don't think it's going to be that much different. Hi, I'm Harry, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, please consider subscribing and hit that like button. Alright, this is the first hole, 564 yards. This is a monster to start with. I had a really good shot to start with. I'm pretty much middle of the fairway, although distance-wise it's nothing to be excited about. After all, I have only got a 7-iron. Right, this is shot number 3, but ooh, I've got a long way to go. Hole 2 is my favourite hole on the course. It's 340 yards downhill to the right. I'm doing the one club challenge, and I've got a challenge for you as well. I want to see if you can hit that subscribe button in 3 seconds. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, done. It was easy, wasn't it? I normally be on the green now with a driver and a 7-wood, but as you can see, I'm not too far away. Hole 3, it's 157 yards. Putting with the blade of a 7-iron is not easy. Okay, this is hole 4 and it's 407 yards with a dog leg to the left. Disappointed with a 6 on the last hole, although don't forget it was a really long par 4, and also I'm only using a 7-iron. This is hole 5, it's 337 yards to the right. I haven't got far left to go, about probably 50 or 60 yards, although I got this bunker in front of the green, which is not that easy with the 7-iron, but let's see how we get on. Hole 6. I think this is probably the hardest hole on the course. It's only 497 yard par 5 though, although what makes it tough is that it's a really tricky approach into the green with a big bunker in front of the green, and also there's a tree on the dog leg. Oh, that's about right. My ball ended up just in front of the tree I was talking about. This is probably not a shot you get taught by your coach. This is what I call the power thin under the tree. That'll do nicely. After an amazing power thin and on this dry ground, I've now only got 90 yards to go. wondering where we are, we're at PGA Bowood in Wiltshire. This is my second shot on the 7th hole, and I just want to tickle the ball over the edge of the brow. So on the 7th hole, and so far my score isn't too bad, so far so good. I'm only a little bit over what I score normally with all my clubs. I'm doing this as a bit of fun today, although I'd never do this in a competition. This is hole 8, 145 yards, and it's a par 3. This is hole 9, we're almost halfway. This is 354 yards, and I think a trip to the halfway house would be good to get a good ice cream and a drink. As much as I'd love to use another club, I can't because it's a one club challenge. Also, this is a really tricky shot because the flag, I haven't got much green to work with, and there's a bunker right in front of the flag. So I've just finished the front nine and I've scored 46, which is about 6 or 7 over what I'd normally score, so it's not too bad. Right, let's get to the halfway house and have an ice cream, and we'll start on the back nine to see if we can improve on that. 12, it's a par 5, but I call it the Beast because it's only 500 yards, but it's uphill on the second part of the hole, and also there's two massive, great big double bunkers in front of the green. I've got 172 yards to the front of the bunkers, so I can't reach it with my 7-iron for my third shot, so I just go full blast. I've got 81 yards to go. And over 2 rows of double bunkers, this is not going to be an easy shot with my 7-iron, but we'll give it a go anyway. On the last hole, I had a 6, which I'd be happy with even with all my clubs. This is hole 13, another monster, 563 yards. A 6 on the second monstrous par 5, which I'm super happy about, and it was also super handy for my scorecard. Right, let's move on. This is hole 14, it's 343 yards, downhill to a slight dogleg on the left. My second shot on hole 14. I'm slightly to the left of the fairway, which means I can't quite see the green, although I can't reach it anyway, so it doesn't matter. This is hole 15. So far my score isn't looking too bad. We're coming near the end. Let's see if we can get a really good score to finish. This is hole 15, 179 yards. A really tricky shot now over the bunker. Let's see if we can pull off a scoopy whoopie. This is hole 16, it's 383 yards, but it's got some bunkers in the fairway which are hard. I've only got 110 yards left to go, although with a great big deep bunker in front of the green, this is not going to be an easy shot. I think I've just made it onto the green, so I'm happy. This is hole 17. It's one of my favourite holes in the course. I mean, just look at it, it's beautiful. It's 388 yards with a dog leg to the left. Oh, I wish I had my driver with me, but nope, it's a one club challenge, so it's only my 7 iron. Let's do it. It wasn't the best shot ever. I'm far on the right hand side of the fairway, which is not where you want to be on a dog leg to the left. Oh look, there's some little ducks over there, baby ones. But that was a better shot. Finally, we've made it. The 18th hole is 370 yards. We've managed to do this in about 2 hours and 45 minutes, but that's a whole new video. Shot really well. I've only got about 50 or 60 yards left. I've just finished playing the back 9 and I scored 45. So altogether, for 18 holes, I scored 91. It was about 10 to 12 over what I normally score. So my question at the beginning was, do you really need to carry 14 clubs at the beginning? Well, the answer is probably yes, because after all it is 10 shots difference. So for me personally, I'll be sticking with my 14 clubs and my full bag. One thing that is good from today is I got very good at hitting my 7-iron. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you next time in my next video.